You set the alarm an hour earlier. You made the promise. Tomorrow would finally be different. But when morning came, your hand reached for your phone before your feet touched the floor. Another day dissolved into scrolling, watching, waiting for motivation that never arrived. Your goals tower over you like mountains you'll never climb. Meanwhile, your energy sits at the bottom, crushed under the weight of everything you haven't started. This pattern isn't proof that you're broken. It's not evidence of some fatal flaw in your character. Something else is happening, something your brain has been hiding from you. When a task feels overwhelming, your mind triggers a silent alarm. Too big, too hard, too risky. And within milliseconds, it searches for escape, something easy, something safe, something that demands nothing and delivers instant relief. You weren't avoiding your dreams because you stopped caring. You were avoiding pain your brain invented. The ambition was never the problem, the starting point was. Consider how many times you've abandoned progress before it began. You wanted financial freedom, but budgeting felt like deprivation. You wanted strength, but the gym felt like punishment waiting to happen. You cared deeply, that was never in question, but your brain evolved for survival, not vision. It protects you from threat, even imaginary ones. Here's the shift that changes everything. Laziness isn't who you are, it's a pattern you accidentally trained, and patterns can be rewritten. The first rewrite is shrinking the task until it disappears. Massive goals trigger fear. Microscopic actions slip past it. Forget writing a book. Write 11 words. That's one sentence. That's enough. Progress mirrors mountain climbing. Nobody teleports to the summit. You move inch by inch, breath by breath, often so slowly it feels pointless, but elevation happens whether you notice or not. Want to learn guitar? Ignore the song. Hold one chord for 3 minutes, then walk away victorious. Tiny wins dissolve resistance. When resistance dissolves, consistency becomes inevitable. Perfection paralyzes. Progress liberates. The second rewrite is eliminating decisions before they drain you. Willpower is a limited resource. It weakens with every choice you make, but routines bypass choice entirely. Stop waiting to feel ready. Engineer your environment to move you forward. If exercise matters, place your shoes beside your bed tonight. If writing matters, leave your notebook open on the kitchen table. Routines are scaffolding for ambition. They hold you steady when motivation collapses until the behavior becomes automatic. Keep it absurdly simple. One priority each morning, one glass of water before anything else, one non-negotiable time slot for the thing that matters most. Structure builds momentum. Momentum makes effort weightless. The third rewrite is the 2-minute contract. Beginning carries the heaviest load, so make beginning laughably easy. Commit to 2 minutes only. Read 1 page, clear 1 shelf, draft 1 paragraph. Nothing more. Once movement starts, friction fades, like pushing a boulder, agonizing until it rolls, effortless once it's moving. And here's the piece most people miss. Celebrate the start, not the finish. After your 2 minutes, acknowledge yourself. Play a song that makes you feel alive. Recognize the simple miracle of showing up. Your brain rewires through reward. When starting feels good, procrastination loses its power. You don't need more motivation. You need smaller beginnings, smarter systems, and permission to be imperfect. Laziness doesn't die through force, it dies through design. Here's what nobody mentions. Every person you admire started terrified. They doubted themselves constantly. They sat paralyzed by uncertainty. They felt like frauds more often than experts. The only difference between them and everyone else is they moved anyway. You don't need confidence. You don't need permission. You don't need the perfect moment. You only need to begin. Think of your purpose like a spark buried in kindling. Right now, it's barely glowing, fragile, flickering, easy to ignore. Every small action is oxygen. 1 sentence, 1 step,
one attempt. Feed that spark consistently, and it becomes a fire nothing can extinguish. So ask yourself, what single action you could take in the next 60 seconds. Remember, failure isn't a detour, it's the road itself. Everyone falls. Resilience isn't about staying upright, it's about standing back up. Be patient with yourself. Growth isn't punishment, it's patience compounded over time. Stop waiting for readiness. It's a lie your fear invented. Choose one thing, take one step, take it now. Your dreams aren't fading, they're waiting. Consistency, not perfection, transforms whispers into thunder. But consistency requires a first step. So don't just hear these words, use them. Start now.